as well. I'm in my happy place. I'm at the van. Yay! I've just unpacked and I just wanted to talk through a few bits on how my diet and Mike's diet has changed. For those who haven't watched my previous videos, Mike and I are going low carb. He is type 2 diabetic and he needs an operation, and they won't do it unless we control his blood sugars. We've got to bring them right down. They were way too high. So that's what we're doing. So pie and mash man, sort of bangers and mash, fish and chips, all out of the window. I'm not a brilliant cook. He was the cook. He can't cook anymore because of his tremor, which is why he needs the operation. So it all goes round. It's all come to going low carb and completely changing the way that he eats. So I'm going along with him because I can't sit and watch. I can't sit and him watch me eat pizza and chips and all the food and fish and chips and all the lovely foods that he enjoys, and cakes and biscuits, while he sits there and eats salad. So he's gone to pick the shopping up from Click and Collect at Morrison's. I've got all unpacked with everything. I did bring some food from home so it didn't get wasted or thrown. So I'm not quite sure when the food arrives how I'm going to get it in here, but I am a professional. I'm a professional at filling this fridge. I'll just show you actually. Right, ready. Say hello to Willow. Hello. It's okay. Right. Our fridge. Not very big. So this is the food I've brought from home. The wine was already here. So we have a very small freezer which is packed. So I'm going to have to use some of that. Well, there's some salmon in there and some of that steamy microwavey veg that I can eat. There's a crustless quiche and a bit of bacon, some scampi, and some chips. He can have some chips but not a lot. So he's got his sugar-free jellies for his puddings and these protein pots which are really good. He only has half of those, so I do count the carbs on those. And I do make him some jelly. There's some jelly that's there that I buy. His fruit is berries, blueberries, blackberries and some cherries. I don't know where he found these spicy sausages that we're going to try that look really nice. They look really yum. So I'm going to give those a go. Got a bit of dog food in there that's going to come out from home that Willow didn't eat this morning, so she'll have that for a tea. And then there's a casserole I've brought from home. I'm going to have that for my tea. A bit of homemade, some pudding that I made up for Mike, so that'll get eaten tonight. And that, so some of this is going to get eaten tonight. It'll come out. So I'll show you the foods when Mike arrives. Okay, Mike's back with his shopping. So it's just a case of unpacking everything. Some strawberries. Mike's not keen on strawberries, but I am. Just as a treat with this salad, Scotch egg, things like that. So only half of the Scotch egg, but it's not that bad. Cucumber. This is lovely, mixed bean salad. Just adds a little bit of meatiness to your meal. Not too naughty, but some, you can have some potatoes. So this is some crispy potato slices, and I'm going to put them on top of that beef bourguignon. So that'd be a nice Sunday dinner tomorrow. That's that, and there'll be a little bit of veg as well. So I'll heat up that and put some crispy potato slices on it. I've got some relishes and chutneys to go on the salad to make them a bit more interesting. So again, you can only have a little bit, but chunky mango chutney, and this one I think I got for me really, devilish tomato and chili relish. Yeah. Absolute must for me on a salad is German garlic sausage. I am half German, but I love that stuff. Lots of eggs. He is going through lots of eggs. I'll have to say he's getting fed up of eggs for breakfast. So this morning I was a little bit creative with sausage, bacon, mushroom and some cherry tomatoes, and he didn't eat much of it. So I have got a little bit of an option for that, and it is some protein thin bagels Warburtons, 4-seeded soft slice. I haven't had a look at the details, but if I count them, per average, yeah, you see that they're high in carbs. There's 23 grams carbs, but if he has that for his breakfast just once or twice a week, and then he puts up with eggs for the rest of the week and an omelette, because he eats it, but I think he just gets fed up of eggs every single morning. So we've got those for a little bit of a change, just to spice things up. Jersey Royals, in Morrison's best Jersey Royals. Again, on a salad, he only needs 2 small potatoes just to help him feel a little bit better, so that he's having something nice, something warm. He likes something warm with his salad, which is why we like these quiches. Now that must have been substituted because it was supposed to be crustless, but no, not to worry, I do have a crustless in the freezer. So rather than half a quiche, you'll probably just have a quarter of that. And again, it's not every day. His favourite coffee. Put that away. I didn't realise it was a big one. Put that away in there. Decaf, because he likes his coffee, and then he has too much. It can mess with your blood sugar, apparently, caffeine. Chicken, because just everything, you can do everything with chicken. Love chicken. Willow likes a bit of chicken as well. Don't you, Willow? Yeah. Again, to go with a salad, Thai style chunky fish cakes. I should have got 2. There's 2 for £5, but then I don't have room in the fridge or the freezer. So, but again, he'll have one of those with his salad. So it's a little bit of naughtiness to make the salad taste really nice. Far better than pie and chips or pie and mash. He has started eating veg, so these are a must at the caravan, because you can't have loads of pans on the go, and so we just those are microwavable, so that's good. Oh, this is for me. Mike likes these though. Mike does like this. So yeah, I'll let him have a little bit as well. Sweet chili smoked mackerel fillets. Oh, do you know, flaked on a salad? Oh, lovely. And for me, German salami. I like that on my salad. Adds a little bit of spice. A little bit of beetroot, juniper and black pepper. I thought I'd ordered the chili one, but anyway, again, a bit of beetroot. So it's all about like having lots of different things on his plate that he likes. Used to go through tons of bread. I mean, loads of bread. Now we get half a loaf of highly seeded bread. This one's quite nice. And even then, if he's having a slice of toast, it's 1 slice cut in half, because it's quite a big slice. So we'll put that away. And he likes pate on toast as well. Right, that's 2 bags emptied. Bacon foil, you don't want to see my bacon foil. Well, you want to see what bacon foil have you got? Oh. A little bit of interest on snacking. He has his nuts, and he has a little bit of a seed trail mix thing packet. Now these, you can only have a tiny amount of this because it's dried fruit, which is sugarific, but you don't need much. You've only got to have a tiny amount within your nuts, and you just to get that little tiny bit of a sweet kick. So it's got those. Salad, sweet chili chicken breast slices there. That's really nice on a salad. Again, only a little bit. Fruity couscous, so it goes in a little spoonful and just makes it the salad a bit more interesting. Food and freezer bags, you don't want to know about them. King prawn cocktail, he loves that on salad. And it gives you a little bit of a nice sauce for the rest of the stuff. And I got some, yeah, he likes these chicken tikka kebabs. They do have a little dip with them, which is a bit sweet. So when I take the dip out, I literally drizzle a tiny amount on the kebab before I put it on his plate. If I offered him the dip, I think he'd just scoop the whole lot out in one go, and then he'd lick the dip clean. So he does like mango. And some chicken tikka, which is normally a sandwich filler, but again, a little bit of spoonful with a salad just adds a little bit of interest. And the same, I got chicken bacon to do the same. Just bear in mind, some of this you might be thinking, that's not low carb. The meals that Mike used to eat, like ready meals, the curries and the black beans and the Chineses, and you know, they were absolutely full of sugar, and his sugar levels, even with the tiny bits of naughty stuff, they've come right down. So he's doing really well. Sweet and crunch salad, that's for me. Mike don't like leaves, but I'll sneak a little bit on his plate. Are you wondering how I'm going to get in this in the fridge? Watch me. Some more little kebabs all around. Yeah, I'm wondering how I'm going to get it in the fridge as well. Crunchy coleslaw kit. Now he will eat that, but not as a coleslaw. He'll eat the cabbage raw. He likes that. He doesn't like coleslaw, but so I just won't mix it with the mayonnaise. So that's instead of like salady leafy stuff that you don't like. And the sweet and crispy salad, that's for me because I do like my leaves. I like it a lot. Cherry tomatoes, I've already got some, but we eat a lot of them. And my tomato plant, hasn't given me any yet. Well, it's only been 2 weeks. And some breaded chicken steaks. Again, the bread isn't brilliant, but it's better than what he was eating. So it's still, slice one up on a salad, nice and warm, makes all the difference. I know you see all these stickers saying 3 for 10 and 2 for 5. I haven't got the room. Then more nuts, little nut mix for him. For snacking on a night. And again, to sprinkle on his salad, make it a bit more interesting, just a tiny bit of pomegranate. Oh, I didn't realise that was that small. It's a good job I already had some pate, duck and orange pate. Look at the size of that. Honestly, he likes his pate. Asparagus, we both like that. And I've brought some salmon fillet from home in the freezer, so that'll be one of my meals. Yum, 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 yum. Butter, because I have run out of butter. Jumbo spring onions, again, essential on a salad, and they're much better than red onion or any other onion. I used to buy tons of onions, and now I only buy these. I just don't need to. And another treat, he only has one of these, just one small cob. Yes, it's got carbs, but it's better than a potato. Don't even know if you digest sweet corn. Does anybody know about that? Comment, please. And as I mentioned before, his blood sugar has been dropping low because he's still on the same amount of medication as he was when his sugar was really high. So until we get the actual firm results from the doctor, and they'll then adjust his medication. We can't do that without advice, so he's still taking the same amount of medication. So these are really helping. These are just perking him up when he drops below that number 4, which is he starts to feel really poorly. So I'll put those away. So that's it. You son, come see this. Do you really think I'm going to get this in the fridge? I will, you know, I will. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot there. there's a lot there, and this is what I've got left in the fridge. I'm going to do a before and after. I mean, like I said, some of this is going to get eaten tonight, so I'm going to have a reshuffle and a rethink. I will get it all in there. I will. Another video you will have noticed, I had a snacky snacks cupboard, which has changed slightly, and I'll show you that as well. So we're doing really well. So this is normally packed full of naughty crisps. What I've got now is some cauliflower crisps, which I mentioned on a different video about low carb alternatives. Now I will say, really disappointingly, when I looked at the carbs on these, they're not much different to a regular bag of Walker's crisps. So why these are sort of being advertised as a healthier crisp in terms of carbs, I don't know. But they are lovely. They're like poppadoms. They're really nice. Got these again. I did these in another video. Mike absolutely loves these. He doesn't scoff lots of them, but he has them just to take the edge off. There's these little no guilt bakes. Lots of different flavours on those. Again, low carb. They're only small, but they do the job. They just take that edge off when he's wanting something sweet. And we've got all sorts of flavours on those. They're really good. It's got some little mixed nuts. That's the jelly that I make. I've got some orange and some cherry. And then over here we have some jelly teddies, sugar free. Now I just want to mention something about these, of which sugars no sugar. It says per 100 grams 73 grams of that is carbs. Well, carbs is sugar. It just breaks down into sugar. So I'm quite frustrated about why they call these sugar free confectionery when as soon as you start digesting it, it's sugar. I don't quite understand that. Maybe it's me being a little bit dopey, but excessive consumption may produce laxative effects. So it obviously has some naughty sweeteners in it. Malitol syrup, stevia. I mean, it's not the nasty artificial sweeteners, which is good. But even so, of those, he's going to have maybe 2 or 3 on a pudding as a treat, or a small handful, you know, if he's wanting to just have some little sweeties on a night with a film. But he's not going to be able to sit and go mad with those, because 73 grams per 100 grams, and there's 160 grams in here. So there's a lot of carbs in there. So next in this cupboard, I spoke about these on my other video. I'll put a link in so you can see all the products that I bought. I've just bought 2 more packets of these because they're absolutely scrummy, really nice. So I've got 2 packets of those. Mike has them with pate and I have them with cream cheese, because I don't eat pate. And then these, I've had these before and I've forgotten all about them, and then I spotted them on Amazon and I thought, ooh! So I bought 2 bags. So these are Carb Zone Low Carb. I've had quite a lot from this company. I think they're Swedish, but these, they're proper crunchy. Again, on the last video I had some crisp breads, which were nice, but they weren't crisp, you know, they had a little bit of softness to them. These are proper crunch, so they're really satisfying. I might eat one in front of you. Who doesn't like listening to other people crunch? Drives me absolutely insane. And then I've got these. These are my go-to. I absolutely love these low carb tortillas. So these are in place of sandwiches. He can have bread. He has high seeded bread, but not much. I mean, he could go through a loaf. Seriously, he could go through a loaf a day of white bread, but not anymore. And again, you can't go mad with these. But what we found, because we're doing really well, his sugar's been dropping. It's been going below 4 and he's not felt well. So these sort it out. If he's, if he does feel low and I test it and it's below 4, he has a Satsuma and it just does the trick. But it hasn't been spiking his sugar. Just before I forget, because I have been forgetting, I got this to help me with my fasting. Now, it's one of my subscribers, Kat. Hiya, Kat. And she kept, she did say, she said, electrolytes, remember your electrolytes. And I kept forgetting. I finally ordered some and I've got some. Not opened them yet or tried it, but I think it's lemonade flavour. So I'm going to have that to help me with fasting. Apparently it helps with hunger pangs. Okay, I did it. So everything's in. Now bear in mind I've taken my tea out, which was taking up a bit of room. So that was that's there, casserole and cauliflower couscous. I've taken my wine out, so give me a bit more room. I put Mike's fruit in sort of I'm just going to ruin it now. I put it in a little box in there, all of this of fruit, so that's there. I've got this little drawer that's rammed full, so it is all in. And of course over the next couple of days there'll be quite a lot that comes out and gets eaten. And I can't open this because everything will fall out. That's stuffed full, but I did do it, so yay me. Anyway, that's the difference of our food to what it used to be. Willow's searching for something. She's going to jump up with her daddy. So weight loss wise, Mike has lost, what was he? He was 14.10 and he now is 13.9. So he's lost just over a stone. I've lost 12 pounds, so I'm 12.9 now. So we're both doing really well. Mine's initially from intermittent fasting, as most of you will know, but going low carb, I did plateau. I knew I would, but I plateaued with intermittent fasting, and then I started to yo-yo a little bit, pound up, pound down, pound up, pound down, as you do. But since I've gone the low carb as well, it started to come off again and stay off. So I'm at 12.9, Mike's at 13 stone 9. I shouldn't really say our weights, but it's part of our health trip. So yeah, I'm being honest. Okay, so that was it. I just wanted to share with you how I've changed my shopping habits, and obviously how we've changed our eating. And I might show you a couple of meals throughout the week as well. Show the difference in what Mike's eating and what I'm eating as well. Low carb. I haven't particularly counted them meticulously, but only because I've been measuring Mike's blood sugar 4 times a day, and I know that it's good. If it was going high and spiking, then I know I need to make some changes. It's very difficult with diabetes to judge how many carbs each person needs each day. Particularly, he can sometimes be very inactive if he's working throughout the week. For the caravan, he's very active. He's always outdoors. He's doing stuff. So it's better to measure his blood sugar and make sure that he's okay that way. So that was it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hi to you all, and thank you for all of the comments that you've been making. Thank you for watching all the way through. Love ya. Bye. Mwah.